Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is still hovering just below resistance, really hasn't moved much today, but could still be trying for a slightly more healthy wave 5 in this potential first 5-wave move from this week's low, from the Thursday low, really. Okay, so let me explain where we are. If you're interested in the daily chart, maybe subscribe, and then tomorrow in the first video I will cover the daily chart again, or you watch the first video from today, I cover the daily chart there as well. But this is just a quick intraday update. Not much happened today, but still at a very important juncture now. Yeah, and the next pullback could really be very decisive. Now let me explain where we are. So first of all, a few people said in the comments that this move down really doesn't look healthy and complete. And I fully agree. That's precisely my point of view as well. I explained in the last videos that this correction, while it is a 3-wave move down, okay, so it is corrective. We already saw that when the first move down was only 3 waves. So we had a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, and another 3-wave move down. So we could even label it a WXY structure, okay? And that means, sorry, that means the pullback could be complete. So it could be this B wave in the white count, and this support area was a possible jump off point to start wave C to the upside into the 70K region. Yeah, that's what we talked about. However, the price missed the ideal target at 58K. So it would have been nice to somewhere go maybe a little bit lower. One more low would have really given us a very healthy downside move with a very healthy downside structure, and also let's say a very full wave count. But the price avoided that one more low, which is just sometimes what happens, right? And that's why I always say, you know, sometimes the last low doesn't happen. You can't predict it. You can only manage that with trading tactics. And the support area was reached, just not the ideal target based on the internal wave structure. Now, what we now need to see, however, for a confirmation, or let's say a first confirmation that we have really bottomed in that white B wave, and at this stage I'm still skeptical, we need to see a first clear 5-wave move up, and we already have 5 waves, but it would still be better to get one more high to reach 64,130 or 65,240, which is the area between the 38.2 retracement or extension and the 61.8 extension. Yeah, so one more high would be ideal in wave 1 in white, and then we can watch for a wave 2 pullback. It's a classical 1-2 setup in Elliott Wave. And then the price could use that micro support area as a jump off point to start the third wave rally here to the upside. That's wave 3 of C of 3. And today the price has pushed a little bit higher, but hasn't really done much. So I think one more high would be ideal. That would at least give us a 5-wave move. Then in any pullback, we can watch for support in that area. But if the price pushes a little bit higher, I would just have to adjust the support area slightly with the price. Now, if we get if the price pulls back now, then I will give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. We'll still watch the support area, but if we get just one more high, it would be a very clear 1-2 setup. What sometimes happens is that there is no deep pullback and it just keeps going, right? And, you know, I don't predict the pullback. It hasn't started yet, clearly, okay? I just tell you that one more high would give us a clear 5-wave move, but of course it can keep going, right? It's just that when we reach these next levels, it would be ideal to get a pullback. It's just that we are on a very small time frame, yeah, and you get a lot of distortions on these time frames. So these smaller time frames, you know, it doesn't really affect the bigger picture, right? So let's, for example, say we get one more high, but just keeps going. Well, we're still in the C wave then, right? It just hasn't given us a very clear wave 2 pullback. That's just, you know, where we say, okay, if it happens, then it's an opportunity. So, but that's why I'm just saying, look, we have a support area here. Support levels are no targets, you know, they're simply support. As long as we're now holding above that upper micro support area, the focus could be on higher. Just be mindful that once we get one more high, there is a high, let's say, risk or chance or opportunity for a pullback. But if we break below 59,876, or just depending on where that 78.6 retracement is once we see a pullback, because again, if it pushes higher before, I will have to adjust the support area a little bit higher. If we break below, then the lower support area will become relevant again in a still unfolding B wave. these are the two scenarios I'm tracking at the moment on the smaller time frame. And overall, there is not much more to add. Just note that there is some structural resistance as well, around 64,400. Yeah, that's the update about Bitcoin. A quick info tomorrow. Again, we have our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. If you're interested in joining, you can check out the membership options below in the description. And we are probably going to do either a chart exercise, which I will announce tomorrow morning. Okay, so if you're a member, you can on Discord then participate in the chart exercise, which is basically labeling, or we are going to talk about Bitcoin dominance and total market cap charts and USDT dominance, depending on what the members are voting for. If you're interested in that, you can check it out. Also, later today or early tomorrow, I will publish the newsletter. You can also register for that. It's completely for free, and the link is in the description. So yeah, please hit the like button as well to support the channel. That would be great and highly appreciated. You can subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, have a great Sunday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.